let's start it. Hello and welcome back to No One Plays. Here in EO4. And I've just a nice thing pointed out to me that we could probably ally Austria by just doing the royal marriage. I mean, it's only plus 10. But we might be able to bypass the penalty just due to the increased relations. Maybe not. Maybe it's just barely not enough. But it's certainly worth a try. You can also try to improve relations. Ah, there we go. Now trust must have increased or something like that. Good enough. Ah, shit. Now it's once again too low. What is your deal, Austria? What is your deal? Gonna be one over the limit, but I think I can deal with that. And god damn it, Austria. You are really, really fickle. Let's hope that at the end of the year we'll be able to ally him. Come on, buddy. It's very, very close. We could just build a couple more units. Frankly, we do have in our budget. We are losing money currently, but that's because we are spending a lot on advisors, since currently I believe that more monarch points is better than having a larger pool of men. I'll just recall him. Because I do believe we get those before the year ends, so that should really push them over. There we go. Perfect. Nations usually don't want military access. Usually don't want military access until they are allied to you. At least in most cases. Offer military access? No. But ally them and then they really want it. Now we'll just continue improving relations until we have a much better level of improved relations. Still have about 3 years. This one ends in December. Our truce ends in March of next year. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be attacking the Teutons again. Because the way this aggressive expansion spreads, it should maybe give us a little bit in the Empire. But not too much. So maybe we can, right afterwards, declare another war in the Empire to expand our influence there. But for the most part, I just don't want to have huge amounts of aggressive expansion here when I'm trying to take so much land, much of it without any course. Oh wait, Romanian succession, vassalize Verdun. I mean, one of them is going to happen, so subjugation casts belly, that actually hurts us. Want my provinces? Yeah, but you're not very strong, so there's that. Oh yeah. Just one more army professionalism, please. May the Madonna forgive them. May she forgive and forget, hopefully. Our artist died. Stability cost modifier guy. I might even consider going up to +1 stability now. Seeing how I have plenty of points. And quite a bit of, or had quite a bit of, a reduction. Divine Estates. Where's this from? Ah, yes, there we go. It's from our ideas. So that's quite nice. We might go for religious ideas eventually. But I'm not sure. I would like to go innovative next. We don't need a huge amount of monarch points, since we are only going to conquer so much land. We're only going to conquer the HRE, so we're going to have enough monarch points for that. But offering military access now is actually a good idea, just to solidify this relation with Austria a little bit. That's 50. Problem is we don't have to roll marriage, so I'd much rather go up high with the improved relations from the start. Okay, well, there's not much else I do want to do or can do. Except let's maybe take a look at our claims for now. 1511. 1510. 1510. That should be fine. Do like the idea of getting a claim on Silesia, despite the risk of being discovered. God fucking damn it. Well, there was the risk of getting discovered. Just because if we attack Bohemia, we can easily co-belligerent Silesia. No problem there. And they're at peace now. Crimea took some land and peaced out. That's okay. I don't think that Poland will easily go for the Teutonic Order. The problem that I have right now is that since I don't want to eat Pomerania, we can't get all the claims we want on the Teutons. So it's really rather annoying, because that's going to increase our aggressive expansion by a shit ton. Otherwise we could probably get a mission. Like if we had eaten Pomerania, there would probably be a mission to conquer all of the Teutonic Order, like an Eastern expansion mission. But there currently is not. Okay. Now let's get the alliance there. Puts us 1 over the limit. Wait, never mind, it doesn't, because we already got the idea. So we are just at the limit. Perfect. So what do we want next? Proclaim guarantee. We're definitely close enough that we can easily get to 90. Very, very easily. Oh yes. Boom. Army professionalism. And so starts the rise of our amazing army. That's going to be better at everything. How much will transfer trade power get me? Probably not enough. very close. Didn't have to spend any money on them even. There were still 40 relations that we could have gotten potentially by spending money on them, but we don't need them. There we go, offer vassalization, perfect, nice. Now strong allies might be better than all the vassals, but we are expanding into the HRE, so why not? I mean, we took our influence ideas early on for a reason. They may even go for economic ideas eventually. As much as I love an overpowered military, I'm still of the mind that in single player, there's just more important things than an overpowered military. I don't think most expansions are limited by military. Just never have had that many monarch points that I would be too limited by my military. Except maybe for some non-Western nations. Or if you fall way far behind. But then again, that's monarch points rather than military. Lose one inflation. I think that's all of our inflation essentially, yes. Considering how cheap our stability is, how many admin points we have, and that both those are essentially admin point swings, and essentially a swing of reducing twice would have been over, 150, versus now we only paid 80 for the exact same result, essentially. And I do like to keep my inflation low. The lower the inflation, the more money you have in the future. So got a very good vassal since he actually claimed another piece of land. Rival of rival, sure thing. 3 monarch points for improving relations with Monster. Which we might want to ally eventually. It's always nice to have allies within your aggressive expansion hotspot, so to speak. But the idea of our current expansion is to get out of Germany as quickly as possible. And that's really the idea of going to eat the Teutons now, as opposed to later. Or going up against Poland. Well, there's two ideas. One is certainly to get out of freaking Germany. As much as I want to form Germany and Prussia, I'd much rather just, get some growth outside as well, in order to mitigate the aggressive expansion. And as you can see, it also helps us a little bit to get all of the vassals that we can get. Improve relations, and that alliance with Austria is just so great. Still wish I could get that freaking mission. I know there's a mission that claims all of the Teutonic Order lands. It's called like Eastern Expansion or something like that. Okay, I think it's time to fire a couple of our advisors. Because we do need some money now. How much money do we need? 1.8 ducats more. So as much as we don't actually need the admin points right now, or it appears that we don't need the admin points right now. God damn it. Why are they all level 2? I think we're just going to go for the Diplo Advisor Fire. Because as important as Diplo is, we're almost done with the ideas now. Shouldn't take them. Good, there it is. There is the opening. Of course, they are allied to quite a bunch of people, so we'll have to contend with Hungary, the Livonian Order, and Saxony. We can... Oh wait, no, we don't have to contend with Hungary since they have a massive, massive debt. That's great, so only Saxony and Livonian Order as well as the Teutons, of course. I almost made the mistake again. I fucking hate this. Like, the truce is up right now. And if you declare it right now, guess what? Breaking the fucking truce still affects us. Because there's this extra tick that you actually have to wait to the end of the month. Otherwise, you're gonna get the penalty. Now, we can declare, despite the truce was up before. Oh well. We're not gonna co-belligerent anybody else because we are literally... We'll probably not even be able to take all of the Teutonic Order. As it stands right now, I think they're still over 100%. Yes, they're far over 100. But our main goal will be to take Danzig and then make ourselves eat all of this. If you have to leave the Marienburg and Ermland, I'm okay with that. Either way, let's declare war without further ado. Colon Sweden, because they actually do have a border, so they will most likely come in. Just hide a little bit and come back and kick their arses soon enough. Oh, there we go. I was like, oh no! Entered a military alliance with the Livonian Order. How quaint. And I believe I'll set my guys to actually being supportive. Still, I mean, come on, that's a lot of units that we have here in our vassals. It's a lot of units, 14 units. Holy shit, they nearly double our army strength. I'm not sure why this guy's moving. Maybe because he's nobody to attach to. And attacking with no leader because I'm smirked. Shit. He says they're gonna hold out until backup arrives. No, you're not. Okay, good. Good. 4-1. Can afford to lose him. At this stage, I think so, yes. With cheaper stability, a lot of admin saved up. I think you could afford to lose him, and he's just such a great leader. Giving me a massive, massive shock advantage. Squishing the enemy. Guys, you should never forget leaders. As I just did there, because it's just so good. And actually I'm gonna set them to aggressive now. We have defeated quite the amount of the enemy force. Oh wow, we have access through Poland, our rival. Because I'm pretty damn sure they're gonna give access to Sweden. Also, that is hilarious. Oh, they have no more troops. I can feel the power. And infantry combat ability. Plus 10%. I just spent half them on the siege. Yeah. You get just as much bonus as 2 cannons would. So I'm just gonna keep 1 cannon over here. The other guy can go around squishing. And oh my god, it's time to cut already? Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And this is worth waiting, and then finally payoff looks like. We have still a bit of aggressive expansion, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be, and well, I think eating the Teutons will be very, very satisfying. And include a bit of aggressive expansion, but again, look at it. It's manageable. It's absolutely manageable. So this will be great. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.